so sorry, guys.
James, you have fooled us for the last time.
No.
So real quick, we should at least say that we had a recording, but we're kind of doing this over. But hopefully it'll be easier to explain things now that we already know what to expect.
And being fair,
We're totally gonna pretend.
being fair was probably for the best because during the previous attempt, my neck kind of flatlined for a minute.
Run the machine. If there are any problems,
So
the computer will
first, we're
let
gonna
us
just do a
know.
little checklist. First, we gotta make
Time
sure that
to make
way,
the
big
Cutinator.
Yes, close enough. So the big puzzle, which I thought was actually a pretty clever idea, was that it all centers around figures of speech. Any like those old figures of speech that would have like the word "and" in between them, like cloak and dagger, heart and soul, bells and whistles, stars and
Nuts and
stripes.
bolts.
Actually, what does cloak and I know cloak and dagger were first of all were I want to say DC heroes,
Marvel heroes,
Or
actually.
Marvel heroes, but what does the actual phrase cloak and dagger refer to?
I think it refers to like something happening of a very stealthy nature.
Yeah, it sounds pretty stealthy.
It does. Even though Dagger looks nothing like someone who would be stealthy in
from the
Marvel
arcade.
comics.
Well, that's why she has cloak.
I
not
will
Dagger.
take your word for it because I know next to nothing about some of these Marvel heroes or villains.
Well, that's why you have me, and to a certain
anyway.
extent, Matt.
Of course.
Yay. And me, because I remember seeing them in
Spidey and X-Men and a little bit of Hulk is all I know.
Yes. You never seen the Avengers?
No, I
movies?
haven't, and Tara and Ray kind of get on my case on that sometimes.
Probably should. Anyway, so here we go. Rock and roll, salt and pepper, bow and arrow, ball and chain, nuts and bolts, pins and needles, spit and polish, bells and whistles, heart and soul, stars and stripes, cloak and dagger, and sugar and spice. Is done.
Finished?
I think it's in one
The
of those twice.
Cutifier!
Yes.
Yes.
Yes!
Wonderful.
Yes,
so wonderful.
Happy day.
Wait a sec. Oh my.
What?
There's a
Well,
malfunction.
goodness,
Exit stage right.
Things, of course. What did you
Gosh
think
dang
the
it.
cutifier was for?
Flux.
So now it's time for us to learn how to fly the machine and go out and cutify all the things that were malevolent, unfortunately. You know, reverse the
Yay!
But then again, I find that
No
that's a
choice.
stick shift.
That's okay. Maybe this will be another one of those.
Damn it! Or even better, it could be an Atari Jaguar
I'd certainly
controller.
prefer that to one of those meaningless.
Or
death
even worse, it could be one of those, what was it called, those robot command controllers? The ones that were like 100 pounds you had to like set in front of you?
Bric-a-brac.
I'm trying to remember that. Hang on, I'll look up the game
To
again.
build another, much larger exit from
Or even
this
better, a
area.
DDR pad.
So
That's your way to cutification.
Okay, that was it. It was Steel
Oh,
Battalion.
that was an Xbox game, wasn't it?
Yeah, but did you ever see the controller?
Yeah, it
for
was pretty
Steel
clustered
Battalion?
and cluttered.
One simple question.
Yeah, have you ever seen it, Hype?
I can't say I have.
Where are the
Don't worry, you're really not
Okay.
missing a thing.
to arrest?
I'll just send it to him right now while we're watching this long cutscene.
Oh yeah, just a big warning, folks. This is pretty much the Metal Gear Solid part because this is mostly
No
cutscenes.
stone unturned.
Most of it, yeah. At least 15 minutes or so.
I beg you.
We can't
By the way,
really
I swear to
say
God,
the
that guy has
the
some-
other parts, but this part definitely is mostly
We are
just
still
story.
worthy.
By the way, that guy has some
Right.
serious dentures on his mega horn. Kind of reminds me of the
do
Patooey
not
monsters from the
fail
Deep
me
Mario
again.
3 show. Yeah, those
Which I
were
have
they were
no
ugly.
recollection of.
Reanimating your
Good, you're not missing a damn thing.
wasn't easy. Squeezing the life back.
Ooh, that's a reference to that story you were telling us a few
Yes,
months ago.
sir.
So, in a sense, they're zombies.
Indeed.
Yay! No more dominatrix cow!
And she.
That too. And dead horse. I think the horse is still dead.
Oh,
He
poor Elmer. He'll forever live on in some pretty cheap glue.
He'll live on in the arts and craft projects of kindergarten schools everywhere.
Yes.
He will live on as the adhesives of our hearts.
I now have the power
Oh.
to cutify
Held us together. Anyway,
anyone. Happy day.
yes.
You're getting a little too close to that ship there, buddy.
I'm glad we were able to help
Yeah.
Utopia, King Hugh. But I am looking.
Do you need a minute?
Ye-
We can
Yeah,
go.
can we, should we order a room for you two?
Sending you there just as soon as you finish your end of the bargain.
Wait, no, we did all
Oh,
that.
wait, we
already.
already cutified
I
everything.
have finished. The machine is up
But
and
wait,
running.
do we really
Utopia
cutify
is cute again.
everything?
True.
Oh,
But if I'm not mistaken, The deal was for you to cutify the world. Meaning, of course,
What?
the whole world. Not just Cutopia.
But that would.
Whole world?
You don't mean... You can't mean... Xanadu. And the Malevolence.
But then that would.
Wait a minute.
Well, then we're being no better than freaking Nefarious then if we do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're basically just
Oh, come
serving.
now, Drew.
We're just basically serving
Surely
an
we
extreme
share the
on the other
same
side of the spectrum.
sweet Dream.
Oh.
This is how
Yeah.
Of all games to really go down that line, this game was not.
Your Majesty,
Wouldn't expect
If
one.
malevolation
Yeah,
is
I
bad
don't
for
know.
Utopians, then think how cutification
Right.
will
You see, that's how complex this twist is. It has him
My face
speechless.
can only take about 4 minutes of smiling.
Yeah,
before it
exactly.
starts to hurt.
This is the kind of shit you
Yeah.
expect in Metal Gear Solid, but no, it's in a fucking point-and-click adventure with cartoon characters.
Cutification.
And
With the
Which
most raunchy
actually
humor
look
you've
at
ever
this
done seen in this kind of game.
Right, I think.
I feel like I should
we
really
better
quick
leave
look up
well
what the
enough alone.
reviews were for the game.
Don't seem
I'm pretty sure they were at least modest, because I know this
I'm
game sold poorly, but at least had some good reviews. In fact, there was supposed to be a second half to this game, which I think they're
Yeah.
still trying to find a reason to release it to this day.
think about it.
Yes, on it says apparently
It will most likely be stuck here.
in 2014 they said they would need to quote unquote raise a significant money
Yes.
and fan interest to bring it to life.
Well,
But apparently they did have a full like sort of script
Yes, of course.
written out for
Yes,
Toonstruck 2.
well, there's that.
Well, they'd also have
So-
to see if Chris.
I mean,
they'd also have to see if
yes,
Mr. Lloyd
I'm not
here
going to
is
help you carry
alive
out
and
this
kicking enough for this thing to happen.
ridiculous
Yes, of course.
So we
he's
should probably do it
not.
really quickly.
Yeah, seriously, before the band keel's over. From
Yeah.
20 more years of drawing bunnies.
The world will be beautiful.
But all in all, according to this, I guess it got at least a 75% from aggregator, or it got a 75% from game rankings and an 8.8 out of 10 from GameSpot.
Oh look, I got the keys to the car.
Stop!
Aha.
You aren't going anywhere. I command you.
What?
Oh,
Oh, looks like you really
What?
lost your head.
wait a minute.
You!
That's right.
Oh boy.
Babs Bunny.
Fluffy, fluffy bun bun. Everybody's favorite bunny.
Bum, bum,
A bunny
bum.
with a master plan.
That is never good.
Nope.
The cutification of the world is only phase 1.
What?
Even now, Bric-a-Brac is busy developing an ultimate creative device. One that will give me the power to create all the happy things I desire.
That sounds
In short,
Let's put something into perspective here as well. Christopher Lloyd made this character, so he created a monster.
Other King Hugh
Well, being fair,
A
he may have given
megaloman-
her life, but he didn't
Yeah.
tell her to
learning how
live
be
this life.
Truly happy.
Fair
just
enough.
Like me.
I blame you, Ben Stein.
Yeah.
We'll take his
That
right
I knew there was something behind that boring facade.
mind.
Ooh, time to skedaddle.
Guards! Guards! Seize these enemies.
Oh no.
Thank God for cartoon logic, where the mask has a mouth of its own and a voice. But wait a second, wait a minute! I thought those guys' jobs were only to do a dance number in front of the castle. They're
Who
actually
said those were the
doing-
only guards?
Surely you can do better than that.
Well, where are the
Probably
other
just their
guards?
Get
They're on a strict patty cake break.
Oh no.
Oh fuck! Oh no, he's been shot! Oh no, not Flux!
Oh boy. Drew seems fine, but Flux.
What happened? Flux, okay, it didn't work.
Goodness me, Daru. You are absolutely right.
No! We've lost him.
Meanwhile,
This again? Jesus Christ, they never catch a break.
Oh dear.
But the fugitive and his machine are probably nowhere near the castle. As you recall, Hugh and his minions are already cutified.
Gosh, I love this guy's voice.
yeah, Corey Barrett's great.
Not mine.
He's such a nice.
Well, it certainly wasn't mine.
I feel like I should admit it's probably one of the most widest sounding voices I've ever heard.
We must locate
But it's just so professional.
Let's go that away.
Oh, can never come to a fucking middle ground.
Come on. Flux.
Corey is like the best like advertisement voice. Like we'll step right back after these messages.
Golly,
Looks like the
Drew,
king
I
doesn't
am
really know how to drive that
perfectly
thing.
happy right here, thanks. You go on
Nope.
ahead.
Only me and Flux do. Or only Corey. Only Christopher Lloyd and Flux
Take
do.
more power.
Apparently, pulling back on the handles is supposed to increase power. It does not. Gosh
You never
dang
thought
it.
that those were that was actually the steering wheel?
I'm the leader, and I say we go that
Not
way.
sure, but the Tress twins are after us. We gotta. Oh, wait a
Oh,
minute.
come on.
If it's not one thing, it has to be the other.
Everyone's after him.
Say, don't
Boy.
I know you?
It's him! Get him!
Yeah. Oh no.
My plan worked.
Hooray!
It was not your
You've
plan.
caused enough trouble, fugitive.
Shh, don't let
We're
him know
taking you
that.
straight to Nefarious.
Right. Oh boy.
You can't have gotten far.
You would think that would be a convenient getaway, but no. We're
Meanwhile,
pretty much.
It's hard for. It's hard for David. Wait a minute. Freaking Utopian guards.
Patty cake break.
It's hard for David Ogden to make a good yelling voice.
I love how Flux is so dazed while under the influence of the Qtopia. Even though he's technically a Qtopian. Technically, he is a Qtopian, isn't he?
Sir.
no, he's a Zany.
No, he was a Zany.
Yeah.
A Zanian, I think. They call him.
Oh, gotcha.
Basically, it's like calling it. Basically, it's like calling like. It's like trying to compare Looney Tunes to Disney.
Oh, you know what? That's fair. I kind of glanced over that little detail, actually. Oh no!
It's alright.
Christopher Lloyd and Tim Curry back together again.
For the first and only
should do
time,
more
as far as I know.
They should do more stuff. They play off each other so well.
Even if one of them is animated.
Nefarious! Silence!
Oh dear.
That's Count Nefarious to you, little man.
I'm not gonna make the reference because I already did it, and plus I kind of don't want to yell right now.
Utopia, and soon supreme
Understood.
ruler of the world. So please, show a little respect.
Oh,
What's wrong with
my
your arm there,
arm. I slept on the wrong side of the cell.
Why? One's dungeon, of course. I trust you find the accommodations to
Hey,
your
it's our
liking.
junk.
I do try so very hard to furnish
Our
my
junk?
guests with all the
No!
culture, discomfort
On the other
they
side.
deserve. I have a reputation to consider, you understand.
What do you want from me?
Want? From you? Nothing. You've done quite enough already, Drew Blank. But tell me, did you honestly believe that you fetid sack of pus,
Hey, I take offense to that, you know.
my world, casually thwart my plans for global domination, and then just ride off into the sunset? Think again.
Oh my.
No, thanks.
You know, after
I
being
already gave
zapped
it
by
to
the
office.
cutification ray, I don't know if I want any more substance.
Isn't it? It contains a little cocktail of my own invention. I suppose in layman's terms, it could be described as a mutagen ink. I won't tax your feeble brain with the details. Suffice it to say that once the serum has worked its way through your body,
Ooh.
it will transform the Drew Blank we all know and loathe into a toon.
What?
Like everybody else.
You know, it's kind of late for that.
Powerless. Vulnerable.
I mean, if you've seen the
and
faces
a
this guy
prisoner
makes.
in my world forever.
You're not gonna shoot me full of that stuff.
Oh, bravo. For once, you're absolutely right. I'm not going to. I already have.
Oh crap.
So that explains the arm pain.
No.
Sorry. I can't help but find it all rather amusing.
Don't you just love a villain who plans ahead of time?
Oh, yes, I know.
Ooh.
I can be such a terrible prick.
Keeping up that T rating there, buddy.
Oh, my dear Monsieur Blanc. I wouldn't
Just
count
that part. Just that part in particular.
Even
I
if you
thought it
managed
had
to
like
worm your
higher
way
quality of
out that
animation than the rest of it.
reinforced cell, the castle is simply
Sometimes you gotta
ferocious
you gotta dismiss balance for the
I'm
sake
sure
of making
you'd
a scene
just
look good.
Die if you bumped into them.
Hence why he lost his nose for a moment there.
As for possible
For a second, we had to like
exit
quickly
points from
dive
the castle,
back down to normal quality.
Well, I guarantee
Oh
you'd find
Well, this makes
my
escape
God.
impossible.
surrounding waters below.
This gives
nothing
Castlevania
short
a run for its money.
So, unless I'm overlooking
Actually, fuck
some small
Castlevania, the castle
detail,
in Brain Dead 13.
some retractable
I was thinking of that too. Actually, yeah, Brain Dead 13.
Actually, no, wait, no, Brain Dead 13
I'd
is still
suggest
worse than
you
this.
sit
Far
back
worse.
And relax like a good boy and let the mutagen
Look at
take
all
its
the
course.
faces he makes in this one scene.
While I
Yep.
destroy the cutifier. What? Just tell me where it is.
I'm angry.
And I'll
I'm
leave
surprised.
you to your unpleasant transformation.
Then it's Irish. Then it's
Tell
Scottish.
you where to find
Irish,
the machine.
Scottish.
Now
I
that
think we
Norwegian.
Is it?
Norwegian.
Then perhaps you'll tell.
Me.
Oh no, not the fan service!
Now!
Oh, jeez.
You will give in to furaffinity.com.
What's the matter?
You shall
Cat, got your
join
tongue?
Tumblr.
Good. Now,
You
think,
shall- no, I'm
Mr.
not
Black.
gonna say it.
Cutifier.
All the
Where
shipping
is
of
it?
Fox and Falco and
When the
Wolf
machine
all
left
together.
Kid Hugh's castle, it was flying
Wait,
due west.
actually, that
I
doesn't
guess
exist.
It's nearing the edge of Cutopia by now and heading directly for us.
And who is piloting the infernal contraption?
My
Oh
friend,
no,
Fox
he's under
Five.
her control.
How convenient. I can destroy the machine and the meddling Zanian, all in one fell swoop. An auspicious start to our partnership, Mr. Blanc. Welcome to the team.
Thank you, Master. I will serve you well until I escape.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that explains. Oh, so he wasn't under his control all along.
Quickly,
Nice tell there.
gaze into the future. I must know.
I want the spoilers, goddammit! I want the spoilers!
Escape my castle.
I see.
You are never
Wouldn't
satisfied.
you rather watch the
Blank
movie first?
remaining your captive forever.
Never.
Unless
Unless what?
he will
Unless the
remain your
movie is
captive
delayed.
unless
God
a
damn
lifeless
it!
night walks.
Lifeless Night
a
walks.
dead bird rises aflame.
Dead bird in flames.
I myself obey his commands.
And
Impossible.
take care of her.
These absurd things.
By the way,
Barely
don't you
asked
remember
how.
all this because they don't remember
course,
it.
my
I mean, they
liege.
don't repeat it.
Yes, of course.
Also, totally makes sense that you would go to
I will
Tumblr
take
for all the
further
spoiler
precautions.
knowledge of the world.
Seriously.
Make no mistake. I will
All of
personally
this.
blow your friend out of the sky.
And he's just like out of it.
And as for you, sleep
Again, this is probably the face he made when they said,
Your life
"Hey,
will
Chris,
be
this is how much your paycheck is for this work."
atrocity as my obedient
That face
slave.
says it
You
all.
can interpret it however you want. So crap.
So we gotta escape Castlevania, but first... Oh, wait a second. This is Ganondorf's castle. Because we got a moblin here.
I was about to say.
Actually, for some reason, when I first saw him, I thought of those weird troll things that Maleficent had working for
I
her.
honestly forgot about that for a moment there.
Yeah, I can see that.
Well,
By the way, hey there, Jim.
well.
How you doing, Jim Cummings? Ah, I see you got a bit of a cold there.
Yeah.
Ouch. Rough stuff, man. Rough stuff.
My name's Snout.
That's never good.
At least you have both nostrils.
I'll be your
At least you have
merciless
both
dungeon
nostrils running
guard for
instead
the
that. You ever had that really
duration of
annoying
your
thing where like
stay,
one
she
nostril's
says.
running, the other one is totally dry?
Yeah. Personal hygiene, man.
Eternity. So, is that longer
hello
or
to
shorter
my
than
hygiene.
life? Longer?
Hygiene.
Yeah, that's my son. Let me see what else did you say here. We can...
So we're literally seeing it here, folks. Jim Cummings is literally voicing a moblin.
Well,
There you go.
that's just
I'd be down for that.
stupid, you know.
I could see him when I think of, I think the
I don't
most like
Back to
possible chance I could see him
first
voicing
risk
Moblin
you
be
have
maybe
to
if he
take
voiced the
is
Moblins in Wind
this.
Waker.
Oh god, that would be
Big
so
little
perfect.
goes-
Because they kind of look like
So
the
have a
kind of
nice,
brutes that he voices. And, oh god, he ate the key. That's gonna cause some bad indigestion.
Eternity. Yeah, have a nice eternity.
Well, you gotta give them credit. They're
prisoner.
doing everything they can to make sure Drew doesn't escape.
Well,
So yeah, we got
Excuse
you all right
me?
there, but okay, there you go.
Yes. Looking for mercy.
No, I
from
think
old Snout,
no. I was just
are
wanting to
we?
make sure your brain hadn't just stopped for like 2 seconds
yeah,
there.
because that stiff
I think
animation
there's
there.
been some kind of
He just kind of froze. Like sometimes his brain loses gear. He has to get it hooked back up.
Oh
jeez.
Oh, it's all over me.
Oh, it's all over.
Gosh.
bless you.
Oh yeah. What's that supposed to mean? What
Kind of a weird
goes
question, but
crack out of you and
kind of a weird question, but do you think Jim Cummings would make a pretty decent Ganondorf voice?
Depending on what incarnation you're going for.
Right.
And you
Like you have to.
won't like it.
Yeah.
Because when you think, let's remember here, he also voiced Dr. Robotnik and the Terror Mats from Splatterhouse. Those were some
it's
pretty
been
menacing
nice,
voices
but
he
I
pulled
haven't-
off.
I know,
Yeah,
but
I think he did. Well, I think. I think.
See ya.
I don't know. Like I feel
Hey,
like Ganondorf is more of an active villain than Eggman was from Sad AM. Eggman was more of a sit behind and let everything happen.
No, only Dr.
A
Robotnik.
Robotnik. Whatever.
Who cares?
I think
He would
I
be
feel like
offended
Dr.
by,
Robotnik
by
and...
being called an Eggman. Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Step away
And I'm only
from
speaking
the
on
bat.
behalf of the Sad AM fans because, quite frankly,
Yes.
I'm not one of them.
Dead.
Aw.
Well, I think the show's alright, it's just not a favorite of mine.
I still not entirely sure what to... I still don't fully understand Jaleel White as Sonic, but...
I think he was alright as Sonic. More preferably in Adventure Sonic the Hedgehog as opposed to Sad AM, but...
Hey,
Right.
Oh, sneaky.
told you already.
Crap.
Keep your
So the way-
heads off the mat.
Okay, Evil Tigger, alright. So the way this works is, we have to wait until he's about to sneeze, and then that'll be our reflex, swipe it.
Good thing we're not
Okay.
the impatient type.
Yep.
Of course not, no. Anyway, we have ourselves a yellow crystal that looks odd,
very dusty
and a
welcome
very
mat.
dusty mat.
Oh boy. Oh, a dusty
I'm not
mat.
about to give that back.
Well, we better.
And we have a guy
we
with
better
nose
we better give him
allergies.
some spring cleaning.
Oh boy.
Sorry, Matt.
Oh,
So by the power of Huff and Puff, we made him sneeze so hard that he dropped his keys.
Hey, whatever gets the
oh
job
looky
done.
there.
And surprisingly, that did. And surprisingly,
Should've
he
dusted that
he
guy.
dodged just in time, so that thing wouldn't be lodged right in his neck.
That would have been terrifying.
Looks like
Hey, this game already has a T rating. They totally would do it.
up to be.
Oh my god, but anyway, let's just grab our
And he is
stuff.
slowly turning him into a toon, or at least we're supposed to assume that because he's already got the personality of one.
Hi there, little
Oh,
fella.
okay. Round 2.
Bucks, bucks.
All right, this guy.
Huh?
Every book should be pulled out once and only once.
Frank
Don't
Welker?
start by pulling Red Book 1.
Yes, you did.
That's exactly what I was thinking the first time. That is Frank
Hello?
Welker.
Blue Book should be pulled
What does he
out
sound like?
in
What
numerical
what made you
order.
think Frank Welker actually?
One of the
Should be
Donald
pulled
Duck
out
characters.
after 2 Red Books have
Not
been
not from
pulled.
not DuckTales per se, but Donald Duck
Crazy
and
bird.
Quackers. That's the exact. I think that was Frank Welker who voiced Gyro in that
Red
game.
Book 3 should be
Um,
pulled
Oh, this is Gyro's
immediately
voice?
The
after
Gyro
Frank
voice in the-
Welker didn't voice him in that.
Half
That was
of the
Corey
Blue
Burton.
Book pulls
Oh, it was.
are
Oh,
immediately
okay.
followed by
So
the
what?
Red
So what has
Book
Frank
pull.
Welker done?
Oh, well, he's done the Beagle
course.
voice.
What was that you were saying?
He's done Oswald the Lucky Rabbit.
Neither Red Book 3
Let me see.
nor
I will
Red
say
He's the
that,
current
uh,
voice actor
I will
of
say-
Scooby-Doo and the still from the very beginning voice actor of Fred from Scooby-Doo.
That still shocks me, by the way.
I should say also right now, the stuff about these books, that was important. We need to
Right.
write that down. And we will talk more about Frank Welker in the next part.
Alrighty.
So we will journey
I'd rather not
forth
wake them up.
through
It's kind of
Nefarious's
peaceful.
castle.
He's not
Stay
sneezing.
tuned, everybody.
Oh yeah, he looks absolutely
Goodbye.
peaceful when he's not as drooping. Well, anyway, toodaloo.
Busy well.